Hey y'all, Dan here. You caught me in between hiking trips. I just finished the Foothills Trail. I hope you're enjoying that series. I'm getting ready to leave again next week. Spend a few days with my brothers, and then I'll be solo hiking the Fiery Gizzard Trail. I'm going to do a loop that goes up to the waterfalls and then comes back. And then in May, I'll be getting back out on a long trail to hike the Flint Hills Trail here in Kansas. I've got several things that I'm going to be using on the Fiery Gizzard Trail. I just want to share with you some of the neat stuff that I've got. First, I was honored to be invited to be a REI product advisor, and as part of that program they send out things asking us to test them on our hikes, to give an honest review of them, and so I'm doing that. They sent me these quantum energy squares. I've got 4 of these. These are a coffee mocha almond chip. Really looking forward to trying these out. This will be my energy snack. There's 4 bars in here. I'm going to be out on the trail for 2 days, so it'll be 1 for the morning, 1 for the afternoon for 2 days. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Thank you, REI. I'll let you know how it works. A company called LMNT, and they provided this for anyone who wanted to pay for shipping, and they have an electrolyte drink that I'm going to try on this trip as well. I'm a big fan of electrolytes. I drink a lot of water on the trail, and the electrolytes really help me stay hydrated as I go through it. The problem is I'm diabetic, and many of the electrolytes, actually most of the electrolytes, have sugar in them. So this has no sugar in it. This LMNT drink has no sugar. I'm looking forward to trying these out on this trail. Third is a new headlamp. Now this headlamp is by Sunblissa. I think I'm saying that right. Maybe Sunblissa, I guess, maybe. And Gavin from Sunblissa contacted me and asked me if I would try out their headlamp. I typically use a black diamond headlamp. I have used it for a long time. My particular headlamp has 3 AAA batteries that power it. I was sort of looking for a headlamp that was rechargeable, and this one is. This headlamp has both a white and a red. Let's open it up real quick. I haven't even pulled it out of its case. It's very light, weighs 45 grams. You do recharge it. It has the recharging port down here on the bottom. It looks like a micro USB. It comes with the cable. The thing I like about this already is that when you can bend it down, you can see I'm bending it down, that keeps it from shining in other people's eyes. My black diamond does the same thing, but it only comes down about that far. So it still can shine in someone's face. This one really comes down almost, not quite to 90 degrees, but almost. And so I'm really excited about trying this out. I'll let you know how it works. Now, Melanie Scalf, her trail name is Mouse. She's also a diabetic, and she's been making some meals, and she asked me if I would try these out. I'm really excited to use these on this upcoming Fiery Gizzard trail hike. This one is unstuffed peppers. Unstuffed peppers. It only has 35 carbs, but it's got 21 protein and 12 fiber. So this really looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And then there's an egg roll mix. And then she also has these little Crispies that goes into the egg roll mix. It has 18 carbs, 15 protein. I think this will be a great dinner as well. So these are my 2 dinners, and Melanie, I will tell you how they are, and I'll show everyone me preparing them on the trail. She sent great instructions, and then she sent these ginger sweet leathers. I'm not sure what these are, other than they're supposed to be a great snack, and I'm looking forward to also trying these out. 120 calories, 10 carbs, 14 protein, 3 fiber. She sent these to me to test them out. And Melanie, I am so excited. Thank you so much. If you remember, toward the end of last year, I did a little video on some of the new equipment that I'm taking out on the trail, and I held up a box. And I held up a box that looks like this. I talked about my Ultras because I'm a big Ultra fan. Ultras are not for everyone. You need to find out if the zero drop is going to aggravate your Achilles or bother your feet. But for me, they work very well. But I did have a few complaints about my Ultras. Now, this is what I'm wearing today. It's an Ultra Lone Peak 4.5. I've enjoyed this shoe, and this shoe has really endured. This shoe probably has about 800 miles on it. And I know a lot of people complain because they'll start getting tears here in the sides, on the toes. And yes, my toes did come apart, and I used super glue and glued them back up. But this is after about 800 miles. I don't know if you can tell, but the bottoms of them are just about worn smooth. So I use these for my everyday shoe. The thing I didn't like about them was really this part on the toe where it just came apart. It had some things that were nice for some people, but I really didn't need them. It's got this little latch here to if you use ankle gaiters, you can attach it there, and it's got this Velcro tab on the back where you can put your gaiters and attach it to it. I don't use gaiters, so I really didn't need that, but it's okay. It also, the tongue, and you can't see it, but the tongue has a piece in here where it's really designed that you lace your laces through that to hold the tongue in place. You can see I don't do it. I don't use that. It's just a lot more work, and I don't see where it's really beneficial to me. A few things that it had that I didn't really care for, but I like the shoe overall. Well, I held this box up and said that something new was coming. I knew they had the Lone Peak 5.0 because I bought a pair for my wife, and she really likes them. We call these the Birkenstocks for hikers. It had that wide toe box, zero drop on the heel. Really like those things, but I really didn't want the 5.0s. I was waiting for this shoe. This is the 6.0 Ultra. Don't know if you can see, but right here on the toe, it is stitched in place. It's also has a lot more breathing space up here, all the way through the shoe. And then these points where it tended to wear out, they have reinforced that with this material. The little latch for the gaiters is gone. I don't need that, they're gone. And that piece that comes up through on the tongue, that's gone as well. Still has the great Ultra sole. You know, I don't know, I just like that foot looking thing. And it doesn't have quite as much of that mud flap on the back of it as the other one. It's more pronounced. Let me show you. You know, here's the mud flap on the 4.5, pretty pronounced, and it does. Mud gets on there and it flips up on the back of my legs. I wear long pants, so that doesn't bother me. But if I was wearing shorts, I think getting it on my legs would be bothersome. But this doesn't have it. It looks like it has a lot more cushion in here for your foot. I'm very excited about these Lone Peak 6.0s, and I will tell you more about them as we go along. I got another piece of gear that I'm going to show you, and that is called the Volta. It's not a all-electric car or truck or plane or train. It's actually sort of this stick that GoPro has just released. In fact, I got a email from them earlier this week to say that this product was coming out, and there was some who were getting an early release of it. So I jumped on that and ordered it, and it came in yesterday. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. Let me just open it up You can see I just got it. A couple of user guides that comes with it, and it has the charging cable. It charges a USB-A to USB-C. It's the little cable that comes with it. And the stick comes with a door that goes on your GoPro that allows you to pass through a USB-C cable to charge it with. A screw that holds your camera in place, which, sort of just like all GoPro units, it goes right into there. So this is it. The thing that's amazing about this little thing is that it also is a battery. And they say that it replaces 3 batteries. On a hiking trip, I typically use 3 batteries in a 5-day period. So if that's true, then I wouldn't have to have any extra batteries to save me a little bit of weight. It's also a tripod. So you can take and you can mount it as a tripod. Pretty cool. It also has this on the side. So now I'll be able to mount it right to my shoulder strap again to carry my camera on it. The thing I would have liked to have had would be to have it where it's extended, but that's okay. It really feels good. It's got this sort of rubberized grip to it. And then check out this. It has on and off, it has the mode switch. You can take a picture or you can record remotely. It's hooked up to Bluetooth to your camera. And then it also provides a charging port here on the side to both charge the unit, and then you can also use this as a power bank. I think it's about a 500 milliamp power bank that it operates as. This plugs right into your camera, and yeah, and then the top will swivel. I'll put the camera on it and take a few shots and let you see what it looks like. But this is my sort of, I think maybe completes my kit for my camera on trail. All right, here's the setup. Check it out. Has the controls right here conveniently. You can power it on. You can hit to record. You can connect it to Bluetooth. It has light indicators here, so you can see what mode you're in. Are you in time-lapse, video, or photo? And then this thing acts as a remote. I'm going to test it out as we get on the trail. Well, that does it for my new gear and new meals and equipment that I'm taking. Really excited about this upcoming trip. I was really excited about the Foothills Trail. It was a beautiful trip. And if you haven't seen it, watch this first video that I did last Monday, and then look for the day 2 to come out this coming Monday, and I'll release a new video every Monday. We'll go through the 8 days that I spent out on the Foothills Trail. I'll share the videos from the upcoming hike, coming out on the Fiery Gizzard, and then I'm really looking forward to getting out on the Flint Hills Trail here in Kansas. Until Monday, stay safe, stay healthy, stay on the path. God bless you.